I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. I want to share my voice with the world for a lot of reasons, and one is when I hear somebody that's passionate and loves to sing, it really resonates with me and just it fills my heart with joy because I know that they love what they're doing. And my passion for singing, I want others to feel that exact way when they hear me. And you never know what somebody's going through in their life, and I just hope that the words that I sing and with my actions, that they're really touched by that, and that at some point in life I get to hear back from them or see them and just really understand why it meant something to them that day that they got to hear me sing, and I just really hope that it blessed their life. I'm Thea Grice. I am originally from Georgia, the great Peach State. I'm proud to be a Southerner, and I've lived in Virginia Beach, Virginia now for a little over 12 years. It's become my home away from home. It's a really special place to me, and I currently work at Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group. I am in business development, and I love what I do and being able to work with the community and with a lot of great people. My story, I feel like when you're passionate about something, it really shows in the way you present yourself and the way you speak and the look that someone has in their eyes. And I think when it comes to singing in my life, I've tried to incorporate that in the jobs that I've had, whether it be like something that has to do with singing or not. I've been able to share that with other people and the things that I do in my life, so that's really been a blessing. And you know, my story for me is just to always you reach out and touch the community. I think it's really important to share and to give back and to be like a positive light in people's life. So that's something that I've always strived to do, and I've always wanted to make a good impression on people and to be dependable and be the person that I know that I am and that I know that I can be for everyone. So I started singing at a really young age. My mom had me singing at home and in church from the time I could really form a sentence, so I would say 3 or 4. And she had me sing my first solo in church, Silent Night, when I was 5 years old. And I just remember being a nervous wreck and holding the mic cord with my hand and shaking. And I got through the song and it went really well. And then just from that point on, I was just singing in church, and then it kind of grew to singing with the choir and being a worship leader at churches, and then just new opportunities kind of came from that. So just singing has always been just a really deep passion of mine. So my biggest musical influence and why it would have to be, I think, Celine Dion. She has been just a musical icon to me since I was a little girl, and I've always respected her and the love she's had for her family and for music and how she has prioritized and just really made such a positive and morally and ethically great name for herself in the industry. So I really respect her. The sound of her voice just sends chills down my arm, and she's always been someone I've looked up to and have listened to at such a young age, and even now as an adult. So I just really respect her. Singing means everything to me. It's my one passion that I always go to when anybody says, what do you love in your life and what do you want to do with your life? And it's singing. I feel like God's really blessed me with a voice to share with others, and it's just been really a special thing for me to be able to do that in different venues and avenues in life, whether it be a wedding or singing at church or the national anthem somewhere or somebody's birthday. And it's really special to me. And I lost a friend pretty tragically a couple of years ago, and she was my biggest fan, and she was my biggest supporter, and she always told me, she said, never give up and always reach for the stars with your talent. She's you've been blessed with something that you need to share with others, so don't hold it in. And so every time I might get nervous thinking about stepping outside of my comfort zone, I always think about the words that she shared with me and how I know she would be proud. So on a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. And exchange it someday for a crown.